to run for president, would you think at some time it's safe to say that that would be one of your goals?
I would only do stuff if I thought there was a rationale for me to accomplish things on behalf of the people. So it's all substance driven about whether I could serve or not serve in a variety of capacities. But I'll tell you, as governor, and if you're a determined executive, you can make things happen, and we've done that in Florida.
When can we expect the big announcement?
Depends how good we do in this legislative session.
Depends how good we do in this legislative session.
Just a natural game of catch being played by a couple guys in suits and lav mics on and talking about presidential politics. Yeah, Ron DeSantis is still getting his water catered from by Fox News in hopes that he'll announce for president because they are done with them some Donald Trump. Up next, apparently, is Ron DeSantis. And as you saw at the back end of that exchange there, that very natural exchange there, Ron DeSantis wants to point out, hey, it depends on how we do in this legislative session. So in other words, all these things that he's blitzkrieging everyone with these limiting rules and laws that he's trying to put in place that will limit his political opponents and maybe even folks that don't like to vote for him, apparently that's the legislative session that's gonna lead him to potentially run for president. It's a very popular guy. But by the way, in case you guys thought that whole tossing of catch was odd, they sat down on the same baseball field and spoke some more because it was a natural exchange. Let's watch more.
Are you worried of being defined before you do it? Because you watch President Trump come out and try to label you as a Paul Ryan, Jeb Bush type of Republican. And are you worried about being defined because you're governor and you're not a candidate yet?
So when you have a record of achievement, people can call you a name, but that's not going to trump the achievement. And so we've built an astounding record of achievement. The best is yet to come. We're going to do a lot more over the next few months. And that's what people look to. Now, if I was just like, some random, maybe like a senator that didn't have accomplishments, then maybe someone could try to define you. But I'm defined by my accomplishments. I'm defined by leading this state. And I'm defined by having a state, which is the #1 destination for Americans who are looking for a better way of life. And so I think what you'll see over the next few months is by doing that is the best thing I can possibly do, not only for this state, but for people looking at me and sizing me up. Hey, just look at the results.
He's hanging his hat on his state and all the things that are going on down there. So of course he's appealing to just the people who like to see some of these civil rights limiting type of laws that he's pushing on folks. And that's the gauge. He goes, check out my record. This is what I'm doing. So apparently this is what he's hanging his hat on. But he's also, for the first time, you see him, heard him mentioning Trump, except it wasn't in the name, it was more in trumping, because the guy is still trying to escape from that shadow before he finally announces. Did you notice his look on his face when Kilmeade asked him? He goes, he's looking like a Paul Ryan or a Jeb Bush type of Republican. And I think DeSantis is finally starting to go, I think I can challenge this guy. There's a look on his face as he pointed that out. But the problem with that is that whole game of catch, he's still baby Trump. Because remember this happened back in 2020? It's so wholesome. Hey, if I hate what the president's doing and how my life is getting destroyed and all of the rights that he's taken away from people, all I have to do is watch him play a little game of catch. In that instance, it was with Mariano Rivera, Yankees legendary closer there for many years. But it also produced the picture that everyone has seen, where Trump had issues catching that first ball there, as we see that screenshot that happened. Everyone has seen that. It was from that particular moment. But I will be fair to the old president in that Mariano Rivera did toss him an underhanded toss there. It was a problem. Watch that really fast, because let's be fair. He was afraid that the old man may not catch an overhand throw at first. So we'll just see. But this is mostly about Ron DeSantis, though, Burbank. This type of approach with baseball playing and sitting on a field and acting like you're just this good old red-blooded American, America's pastime. I hate to say it, but it'll work with certain folks.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're in a suit, just looks wrong. Ron DeSantis's motto, apparently, or slogan, is "Make America Florida." That's it. That's what he's running on, basically. He's like, if we can get some stuff done in Florida, maybe we can get it done in the rest of the country. So it depends how things go. If we can get some stuff done here and people like me enough, I'll run. But the way he decided to phrase that was the most insane and inhuman string of words I've heard in a long time. He said, I would only do stuff if there is a rationale for me to accomplish things on behalf of the people, so it's all substance driven about whether or not I could serve in a variety of capacities. What? This is a man with a vision. It's not 2020, but it is a vision to hopefully one day have a vision for the country. And I think it's just to make America Florida. God bless.
And by the way, making America Florida would mean he'd also have the same supermajority that he's got in Florida. That all these state legislators will then follow his lead and everything that he would like to promote himself to run for president. All this would have to happen at the national level. Again, ignoring, completely shoving aside so many Americans that want nothing to do with these kinds of policies. So sure, promote yourself as Florida, but yeah, the United States of America is not Florida. Again, which is why people like Marjorie Taylor Greene would like to secede from the country. Again, wild thoughts from those Republicans that love this country so much.